Hi YouTube, this is Alzy, and this is actually my very first video on YouTube. About a year ago, I started watching videos on YouTube and I was instantly obsessed. I mean, who could not be, right? It's finally time that I put my foot down and decided that I'm going to put myself out there and try and join this community because it seems like it's so much fun, it's so interesting to me, and it just ultimately sounds like a blast. So basically this is the introduction to my channel. I'll be posting beauty videos on here along with hauls. Along with me introducing my channel, I'm actually going to throw in my very first tutorial. Keep in mind it's my very first tutorial, so cut me some slack. It's basically my everyday look that I'm actually wearing right now. It's very simple, it's very natural, as you can tell. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, just keep on watching. So what you always want to do is you always want to start off with clean skin. So the first thing you're obviously going to do is just go ahead and cleanse your skin, pat dry, and then moisturize. So basically for school, I definitely think that less is more. You don't want to go to school with so much makeup on your face. You don't want to feel like you have a lot of makeup on your face, and you definitely don't want people to think that you have a lot of makeup on your face. I feel more comfortable just feeling lightweight and clean, if that makes sense. So anyway, once your moisturizer has sunk into your skin and you're ready to start applying your makeup, what I like to do is I like to first prime my face with a mineral foundation primer by Laura Mercier, which looks like this. And it's just a face primer. I honestly don't have that much experience in primers, but as far as this one goes, I like it. It's only, I mean, I will admit it's the only one I've tried so far, but for me, I feel like it really does help with my my skin staying matte throughout the day. The reason I chose this primer, being the only primer that I own and the only one that I've really tried out so far, is the fact that I use Bare Minerals matte. I've always used Bare Minerals ever since I was probably 13 because I have a long history of bad skin and just problems with acne and scarring and sensitivity. I have very sensitive skin, so the only thing that I found to really work with me was Bare Minerals. And if you're wondering, I'm in the shade medium tan. At least right now I am. Give me a few months, I might go down to, what is it, beige, medium beige, whatever. So I've already actually applied it to my face. What I'll do is I'll just shake it real quick and then take a flat edge and then tap it off. And then take off the lid again and see how there's even more product on it. Take any brush that you want. This just came with another mineral foundation that I use, but you can really just use anything. Like you can use a big fluffy powder brush, you can use kabuki, you can even use like a little retractable brush like this. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you feel comfortable with. I will say that something like this with a flat top and it's like something that's similar to almost like a kabuki brush, it will, I feel it gives you a little bit more full coverage, whereas something more fluffy and big would give you like a lighter layer. I'll just add some more to show you. So I'm just swirling it in my cap right here, and then I'm going to tap off the excess. And basically just, buff it into your skin. That's all you really have to do. I'm sure you've seen numerous videos about how to do this. It's really quite simple, to be honest. So there you go, just to even out the skin tone, basically. Now, you can definitely build this up to be however heavy you want it to be. So following my Bare Minerals, what I like to do is I like to take a concealer, and I really like this one by Maybelline. It's their Dream Mousse Concealer, and I am in the shade medium beige or beige medium. It looks like this. It's just like mousse consistency. It's very thick and very creamy, which is why I like it. And all I do is I take a little bit in my finger, just maybe about that much, you can see, and I just go underneath my eyes and blend it. I'll tell you this, I'll really just be honest and say that I actually wear this more as a overall eye brightener more than a concealer, just because I like the finish that it gives me. I feel that when I use this and I blend it in all in my eye and all around my eye, my eyes just look brighter. And what I like to do is I like to take the same brush that I use my Bare Minerals on and take MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish, and you can definitely tell I've hit pan on this. I'm in the shade Medium Plus, if you're wondering. So what I do is I just swirl it in here, tap off the excess, and then buff it into my skin again. And I just feel that this gives me a little bit extra coverage. If I could choose only one thing to do to my face before I walk out the door in the morning, it would definitely be to groom my eyebrows. So what I like to do is that since I already have these very thick brows, all I like to do honestly is just groom through them with a spoolie brush like this, and then take MAC's Espresso eyeshadow and just fill in the sparse areas just to make it, to make the shape cleaner. Okay, I'm not trying to darken them. I'm not trying to make them look thicker than they are because I know that they're already thick. I just want to make the shape a little bit cleaner. So let me go ahead and do that. Do you see how much nicer that looks? This is a step that's optional for like everyone. I just really feel like this makes me feel better about myself. I don't know why. Some people may hate them, some people may not like them, but it's just what I feel. I will tell you the one thing that I have to have. And I know I've already said this about my eyebrows, but it's kind of two things. Mascara. I love mascara. I cannot leave the house without mascara. Nor can I leave the house without my eyebrows being a little bit filled in and cleaned up a little bit just because they're crazy. But I really cannot leave the house without mascara. What I like to do is I like to pair the mascara with Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, and this is a little duo that I got with the Naked palette that I got. Yay! I like to use this brown side just because for the daytime I feel like it's a little bit more natural for me to line my upper lash line with this brown. Just like that. I know it looks like a mess right now, but we will smudge it out, so it'll be fine. Next, just take your finger and just blend it out. So now that I have the eye pencil all blended out and looking nice, let's move on to mascara. This is like my second one. I love this mascara, and I don't remember if it said Benefit anywhere. But whatever, it's the Benefit Bad Gal Lash. I'm sure you've seen this so many times because it's famous for its humongous brush. Look how big that is. Okay, so basically just go ahead and you know what to do. So that's basically it. Can you just see the difference? Yeah, that's why I love this mascara. Okay, and we're almost done. Again, these are all just steps. You can easily just walk out the door from this point on. You're good to go. What I like to do is just take a white eyeliner pencil, and this one is by Revlon. I think my cousin gave this to me. It's the Revlon Matte eye pencil. You could probably get this anywhere, I guess. But what I like to do is I just like to take this and just highlight my inner corner. So just pop that right in your tear duct. You can even use something like NYX's Jumbo Pencil and Milk. And then once you're done with that, just take your finger and kind of blend it out so it doesn't look so harsh. Just like that. And it's a small step that makes a huge difference. Last step, and this is definitely optional. This is kind of pushing it for me. If I want to, just the only thing that I would add to this look at this point would just be a blush, a splash of color to the cheeks. And since I have very oily skin, what I like to use is a matte blush from Cargo, which is called Laguna. And it actually looks pretty almost orange. And it is a very orange blush, I'm not going to lie. It has a lot of orange undertones, but it's more of a peach. It has a lot of pink in there too, but it's matte, so there's no shimmer. It's not going to add any shine to your face. I really like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a blush brush, and this is from Sephora. It's their mineral powder brush. It just looks like this. It's just a soft little brush. I'm just going to tap it in here so it looks like that. And then I'm going to take a tissue because I really don't want to just apply this to my face. It's probably going to be way too much. So I'm just going to kind of brush it off on a tissue. Smile. And then just apply this lightly to the apples on my cheeks. And blend out. Okay, and so once you've applied your cheek color, this is a little bit too much for me, so I'm just going to go ahead and take like a brush and just blend that out a little bit to make it not so harsh. See, that looks a lot less, woo! It's a lot more subtle. I just want it to look like I have a little bit of color to my cheeks, that's all really. And I really feel like this orange color complements my skin a lot. You want it to be there, but you don't want to look like it's there. You know what I mean? There you go. And I'm going to take the same brush, just like this little powder brush, and take Urban Decay's De-Slick. I have Hit Pan on this too. It's just a translucent powder that actually has tea tree oil in it, I think, and which is supposedly good for your acne if you have acne prone skin. But I just use it because it's translucent and it's a compact, which I can just throw in my purse. It's very easy. I'm just going to swirl it in there, tap off, and just go basically mostly through the center of my face, just to control any possible shine, and then blend out. So basically this is the finished look. It's very natural. It almost looks like I'm not even wearing makeup. So I hope you enjoyed my very first tutorial on my everyday makeup. And if you have any requests on tutorials or videos that you would like me to make, go ahead and leave me a comment in the comment section below or send me a message, and I'll be more than happy to take requests. So until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.